Archangel Michael says, "You have been warned." Someone in your family who has already passed away wants to tell you something. So they can rest. If you believe me, type Amen. In the heavenly realms, there are moments when a divine warning sounds so clearly that it echoes through both the spiritual and earthly planes. Today, Archangel Michael brings forth an urgent and heartfelt message, delivered directly to you. Someone in your family who has already passed away is trying to speak to you. Their spirit, though at peace with God, still yearns for something to be set right, something that remains unfinished in this world. They long to communicate with you, to share what's on their heart so that their soul may find complete rest in the presence of the Lord. This message is not a mere coincidence, nor is it something you should ignore. Archangel Michael himself says, "You have been warned." Heed this divine alert and open your heart to what is about to be revealed. Someone who once walked alongside you, someone whose love, presence, and memory still lingers in your life, has a word they need you to hear. And they're reaching out to you now, urgently, insistently, lovingly, so that you might receive their message and bring closure to something left undone. Why this message matters now. When we lose someone dear to us, it often feels as though they have left a part of themselves behind. We carry their love, their wisdom, and their memories, but sometimes we also carry questions, unresolved feelings, and unfinished business. Those who have gone before us leave a legacy, and occasionally that legacy includes a message, something they need us to understand, something that can only be spoken after they have crossed into eternity. God, in His mercy, allows such moments for the benefit of both the departed and those still on earth. When someone from our family reaches out from beyond, it's not to frighten us or burden us, it's to help us heal, to guide us, and to offer peace that can only come from the truth being spoken. Today, the urgency of this message is clear. A family member who has passed away needs you to listen. This is not a message to put off or dismiss. It's an opportunity for healing, forgiveness, and understanding. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior and protector, has been sent to deliver this warning because what is spoken now may change the course of your life, bringing clarity to what once was unclear, and rest to a soul that longs for peace. The role of Archangel Michael in this moment. Archangel Michael is known throughout Scripture as a mighty defender, a guardian of God's people, and a messenger of urgent warnings. In the book of Daniel, he is described as the great prince who stands watch over God's children, Daniel 12 verse 1. In Revelation, Michael leads the heavenly armies in the battle against the forces of darkness, Revelation 12 verse 7. His presence signifies that something of great importance is taking place, something that requires divine protection, intervention, or revelation. When Archangel Michael says, "You have been warned," it's not a threat, it's a call to attention. It's an announcement that heaven is moving, that God's angels are at work, and that a message of significance is being delivered. This is a moment to open your spiritual ears and listen with your heart. Michael's message is never trivial. It's always aimed at steering us toward God's will, protecting us from harm, or unveiling a truth that we need to understand. Right now, he is making it known that someone in your family, someone you loved, someone who cared for you, is reaching out from the other side. They have something to tell you, something that will allow their spirit to rest fully in the light of God's glory. Michael's role here is to ensure that this message is delivered and that you have the opportunity to respond. What they want to tell you. You might be wondering, what could they possibly want to say? The specifics of their message can vary, but there are a few common themes that often come through when a family member reaches out from beyond the grave. These are not idle words. They carry weight, meaning, and the potential to transform your perspective on life, death, and eternity. 1. A call for forgiveness. Sometimes those who have passed carry the weight of unspoken apologies. They may have left this world without the chance to say, "I'm sorry," or to make amends for something that caused pain. Their message might be one of reconciliation, an acknowledgement of what went wrong, and a heartfelt plea for forgiveness. By receiving and extending that forgiveness, you not only bring peace to their spirit but also to your own. 2. A reminder of their love. Even in the afterlife, love remains. Your family member might be reaching out simply to remind you how much they love you and how proud they are of you. They may want to assure you that, even though they are no longer physically present, their love continues to surround you. This reminder can bring great comfort and healing, reinforcing the bond you shared and helping you move forward with peace in your heart. 3. Guidance and wisdom. Those who have passed on may see things from a perspective that we cannot yet understand. They might offer guidance or wisdom that helps you navigate a current challenge, make an important decision, or embrace a new direction in life. This is not about telling the future. It's about offering insight that can only come from someone who has lived, learned, and now dwells in the presence of God's truth. 4. Encouragement to let go of guilt. If you carry guilt or regret about something that happened before they passed, their message might be one of release. They may be urging you to let go of that guilt, to understand that you did your best, and that they harbor no ill feelings. This release can be incredibly freeing, allowing you to live with a lighter heart and a clearer sense of purpose. 5. A call to faith and trust in God. Ultimately, many messages from those who have passed point us back to God. They may encourage you to deepen your faith, to trust in God's plan, and to lean on Him in times of trouble. Their words can serve as a reminder that, in the grand scheme of eternity, God is in control and His love is everlasting. How to respond to this message? Now that you know someone in your family is reaching out, what should you do next? How can you receive this message, honor their words, and bring peace to both your heart and theirs? 1. Pray for clarity and understanding. Start by praying to God for wisdom. Ask Him to help you understand what your loved one is trying to say. Ask for discernment so that you can recognize the truth in their message and respond in a way that honors God's will. Remember that prayer is a direct line of communication with God. He will guide you as you seek to comprehend what your family member needs to share. 2. Invite God's peace into the situation. When dealing with messages from the departed, it's important to remain grounded in God's peace. The Bible tells us that God is not the author of confusion but of peace. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33. Pray for His peace to fill your heart, to protect your thoughts, and to ensure that this experience brings healing, not fear or confusion. 3. Honor their memory through action. If the message involves making amends, offering forgiveness, or changing a behavior, take it to heart. Honor your family members' memory by doing what they have asked, by extending love, by letting go of grudges, by living a life that reflects the values they cherished. Through these actions, you bring honor to their name and allow their spirit to rest in the knowledge that their message was received and understood. 4. Seek God's guidance for moving forward. After receiving their message, seek God's guidance for what comes next. How can you incorporate their wisdom, love, or request into your daily life? How can you draw closer to God and live in a way that reflects His glory? Let their message inspire you to deepen your relationship with God and to live with renewed purpose. A message of hope and assurance. This message from Archangel Michael is not a random occurrence. It's a divine intervention designed to bring hope, healing, and clarity. Someone in your family, who has already passed away, is reaching out so that their spirit may rest fully in God's peace. They want to share something that will help you, guide you, and comfort you as you move forward. Take a moment to reflect on their life, their love, and the legacy they left behind. Open your heart to their message, and trust that God is using this moment to draw you closer to Him. With Archangel Michael's guidance and God's unfailing love, you can navigate this experience with faith, courage, and peace. Remember, their message is a blessing, a reminder that love transcends time and space, and that God's plans are always for our good. There are moments in life when the veil between this world and the next seems to grow thin, moments when we sense that a message is reaching us from beyond. Today, you stand at such a moment. Archangel Michael himself has delivered this urgent message. Someone in your family, someone who has passed on, is trying to reach out to you. They have something they need to say, something they must tell you in order to find peace. They need you to listen. This is not a random coincidence, nor is it something to brush off. Heaven's messengers do not come lightly, and Archangel Michael is among the most powerful of them all. His role is to protect, guide, and bring divine clarity to situations that are vital to our spiritual journey. For him to bring you this message now means that it is deeply important. It means that what you're about to hear is something you must not ignore. This is a call to action. As you read this, you may already have someone in mind, a beloved parent, grandparent, sibling, or friend who has left this world but never your heart. Perhaps it's someone you think about often, or perhaps it's someone whose memory feels distant, buried under the passage of years. Whoever they are reaching out to you now because they have something they need you to know. They need you to open your heart, to hear their words, and to take them seriously. Archangel Michael says, "You have been warned." This isn't a threat, it's a plea to pay attention. The divine realm is alerting you that this is the time, the moment, to listen. What you do next could bring peace to their soul, and to yours. It could unlock understanding, bring healing to old wounds, and allow you both to move forward into God's perfect plan. So, open this message. Open your heart. Someone you love who has passed on is waiting to tell you something that only you can hear. And through their message, you will find a blessing that only Jesus Christ can provide. A divine messenger brings urgent news. When we think of Archangel Michael, we think of strength, protection, and unwavering faithfulness to God's will. He is not merely a messenger, he is a warrior of light, a defender of truth, and a guardian of God's people. Throughout Scripture and tradition, Michael appears at critical moments to fight against darkness, to stand firm in the face of evil, and to deliver God's urgent messages to those who need them most. For Michael to deliver a message like this, it means that heaven sees something happening in your life that requires immediate attention. It means that someone who has passed away, someone you love and who still loves you, is desperately trying to get your attention. And it means that God is orchestrating this moment so that healing, reconciliation, and divine understanding can take place. Why now? Perhaps there are circumstances in your life that have come to a crossroads. Maybe you've been struggling with unanswered questions, lingering guilt, or unresolved pain. The person who has passed may have left without saying the words they needed to say, or without hearing the words they needed to hear from you. And now, through divine intervention, they have this one chance to reach you, to deliver a message that will bring closure, peace, and blessings to both of you. Archangel Michael stands as a sentinel between heaven and earth, ensuring that this message reaches you untainted by doubt or distraction. His presence means that this message is of the utmost importance. You must open it. You must listen. Who is this loved one? As you read these words, take a moment to think about who might be trying to reach you. Perhaps it's a parent or grandparent who passed away before you could say goodbye. Maybe it's a sibling or a close relative who died suddenly, leaving unfinished conversations and untold stories. Or it might be someone from your family's past, someone whose legacy still touches your life in ways you may not fully understand. Whoever it is, they know you. They know your heart, your struggles, and your journey. They are coming to you now not because they want to haunt you, but because they want to bless you. They are seeking peace, and they know that their peace is tied to your own. Their message could be an apology, something they never got to say before they passed. It could be a word of encouragement, a reminder of the love they have for you, or a request for you to forgive them or yourself. It could be a revelation about a family secret, a piece of wisdom they never had the chance to share, or a simple but profound assurance that they are okay, and that they want you to be okay too. Listen carefully. The words may not come in a booming voice or a dramatic vision. They may come as a quiet thought, a memory that surfaces, or a sudden sense of knowing. However they come, trust that Archangel Michael's guidance has opened the door for this communication to happen. Do not ignore it. The importance of heeding this message. Why is this message so important? Why would a loved one go to such lengths, even enlisting the help of Archangel Michael, to reach you? Because what they have to say is tied to your spiritual journey. It's tied to your healing, your peace, and your relationship with God. Sometimes, the unresolved matters of those who have passed can weigh heavily on the living, even if we're not fully aware of it. A word left unspoken, a misunderstanding left unaddressed, or a forgiveness left ungranted can become a spiritual burden that hinders our walk with Christ. By listening to this message, you are not only helping your loved one find peace, you are also freeing yourself from any spiritual chains that may be holding you back. You are opening yourself to God's grace, allowing His love to heal the wounds of the past, and stepping into the fullness of the blessings He has for you. This is why Archangel Michael says, "You have been warned." He knows that if you ignore this moment, you may miss out on a profound blessing. But if you open your heart and listen, you will find that God's plans for you include not only the peace of the past, but also the hope and joy of the future. What you need to do now that you understand the significance of this message, it's time to take action. Here's how you can respond. Pray for clarity and understanding. Start by asking Jesus to help you discern the message your loved one is trying to share. Pray for clarity, wisdom, and an open heart. Ask Archangel Michael to stand with you, to guard your thoughts against confusion, and to guide you toward the truth. Be still and listen. Find a quiet place where you can sit in God's presence. Reflect on your loved one and the relationship you shared. Allow memories to come to the surface, and pay attention to any thoughts, impressions, or feelings that arise. The message may come as a sudden realization, a gentle whisper in your spirit, or a memory that brings understanding. Trust that God is guiding you to hear what you need to hear. Take it seriously. Remember, this is not a random thought or a passing feeling. This is a divine moment. Treat it with the seriousness it deserves. God has orchestrated this time for you to hear from someone you loved and lost. Honor that by giving it your full attention and your full heart. Respond with love and forgiveness. If the message you receive involves forgiveness, either giving it or seeking it, do so with love and grace. Let the love of Jesus flow through you, healing the wounds of the past and bringing peace to your heart. If the message is one of encouragement, embrace it and let it strengthen your faith. Whatever the message may be, respond in a way that honors God and the memory of your loved one. The blessing that awaits by opening this message, you are stepping into a place of divine blessing. God's love is reaching out to you through Archangel Michael and through the voice of someone who has passed on. This is not a message of fear, it's a message of hope, healing, and peace. As you listen, as you respond, and as you let the message sink into your heart, you will find that God's grace is more than sufficient. Jesus Christ is with you. He is the source of all blessing, and He is using this moment to draw you closer to Him, to heal the wounds of the past, and to prepare you for a future filled with His goodness. This is your time. Open your heart. Listen to what heaven is saying. And allow God's love to bring you and our loved one the peace that surpasses all understanding.